Hello, what's up, everybody? My name is Shadow, and welcome back. Today we are playing more KSP, and today we're going to be putting up a satellite in low carbon orbit, so this way when we go to the tracking station, we can have more signals out here, and actually have signal reach for when we try to go to like the Mun and Minmes and all. So yeah, I already built the craft, let's get to it. I'll show you what it looks like real quick. So it's got 4 solid boosters on the bottom. That's to bring us mostly up out of the atmosphere, and then this stage will get us almost to orbit, and then this will just finalize it. And then this is also our return stage for Gem. Up here you can see we have Jebediah inside the fairing right here, and then we have 2 decouplers so they don't attach to the ship or the satellite, because it just would look weird. And then it has probe core in the middle, and it has 2 fuel tanks that are emptied out, a bunch of solar panels and batteries in there, some small antennas, and then some bigger relay antennas. That is the biggest I have unlocked right now. So I'm just going to put this in the low carbon orbit and extend all the antennas once it's up there, and then I'm going to have Jebediah come home. So yeah, that's about it. Let's get to it. Okay, here we are on the launch pad, and yeah, let's go. Just want to throttle about halfway though, because we are using this middle one too. And we'll just let the boosters do most of the work. As you can see, our thrust to weight is more than 1, so we're okay. And I put tail fins down here so we can control it slightly. Ooh, that's a little lot. Slightly do turn. Okay. Drop that stage. Looks like we lost 2 tail fins, but we should be alright. Should be okay. Don't really need the tail fins that badly up here. They do help though. Now all we gotta do is just start burning sideways. Because as you can see, our apoapsis is almost 70,000. Alright, I'm just gonna burn sideways. As you can see, our time to apoapsis is going down, but hopefully it'll start going back up soon. If not, we might have to point more prograde. Alright, this lower stage is almost out of fuel. And then we're going to detach and use the upper stage to finalize the orbit. And you can see our time to apoapsis is now rising. And I believe we have just now hit space too. So we're doing pretty good. Alright, the time to apoapsis is shrinking again, but we're just raising our periapsis now. It should have enough fuel. As you can see, your periapsis is coming up nicely. You can start pointing downwards since our apoapsis is still going up slightly. I figure we can do an apoapsis around a periapsis around 90 to 100,000. Start pointing down more so we can raise the periapsis. And there we go. We have an orbit. And let me just coast to apoapsis so I can make it just about equal. Okay. And then I'm just going to slowly throttle up. Of course, I'm on the dark side. And as you can see, we got roughly a similar orbit. That should be good. Let me just time warp around to the light side so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's deploy the ferry. That's gone. And then once he's pointed prograde, we can deploy the satellite. So here it is. You can see it's just two little fuel tanks that are emptied out, a bunch of antennas and batteries and stuff, more antennas in the middle. Detach that. And now if we switch over to this vehicle, should be just this now, yep. Now we can extend the antennas, and we have ourselves a little relay satellite. Well, there we go. So it's got a bunch of little tiny antennas on the sides, along with batteries and some solar panels, in case if you would need to charge it or anything. And then the long-range antennas are hopefully gonna help for when I put a similar satellite, either the same one or a bigger one, around the mud. So yeah, so hopefully this works out. And now let's switch back to Jebediah. And let's see if we can't actually knock this thing away from the ship. Okay, that should have knocked it out of its orbit. And let's burn away from this so we don't hit the antenna. Okay. Oh, everything looks good there. Let's point retrograde. Now that little ring thing will get away from the satellite, and we're away from the satellite too. Let's burn retrograde. Goodbye, satellite. And we are now within the planet. And if I believe that is the space center right there. Yeah. Would you look at that? I do not know if I can land there. I've never actually done it right, but we can try. And you can see the satellite will be going off, and we're just going to slow down. All good. We'll have to rename that satellite in the tracking center. And then most likely I'm probably going to explode the decoupler so we don't have to worry about it in space. There is Space Center now. We're probably going to land somewhere in the water. Which is alright, I guess. So can we do a cool point here? Hi. So I'm gonna stop burning a little bit and slow down. This way we're now in the atmosphere. And yes, I do now realize I forgot to put parachutes. So I'm probably gonna make him jump out. Yeah. Alright. Oh boy. Do not try and move while in fast forward, guy. It's just come down slowly, Jim. Don't die, don't die. Alright, you're slowly losing speed. That's good. So yeah, if you guys ever do lose your or forget to put parachutes, just jump off and deploy your chute around 1,000 meters above the ground. If you try to deploy your chute anything like higher than that, I've had problems with it. But as you can see, the pod exploded, but he survived, so that's what matters. We got the satellite up in orbit, so it's all good there. He may have pulled some G forces that he didn't want to pull, but it'll be okay. And he can handle 7 Gs, so he can be alright. Just want to slow down above the water. Dip his feet in it if he could. Oh, look at that. He dipped his feet in it. Alright. Nice landing, Jeb. Let's recover you. Let's just say that a boat came out and picked him up. That works. uh, at least he's here on the planet. He's alive. Now we can go to the tracking station. And you can see we have the satellite and the debris. Let's terminate the debris and rename this thing to just satellite relay. Relay 1. So we know which one it is. I might have a couple up. And then this should help give us some coverage around here once we're going around. Nice. If we go to fly, we can check it out. Alright. See, this is how I really like it looking too. This helps for when you're trying to do long range stuff. Because then you can reach the planet, and then you got more antennas here in case if anybody's nearby. And then these ones can reach out farther. Or if it's sideways, because it can't always stay where it is. It'll still have these sideways ones to reach out a little bit, and then it can reach to certain planets and stuff. Certain ships this way. However, I don't know if it actually does work that way or if they just go straight sideways and can reach anywhere that way. But I'm assuming it would be more like a cone. Yeah. Yeah, I know I couldn't get a nose cone on this end, but that's because that's where the decouplers were. But it looks neat. And then it has a bunch of solar panels so they can get some sunlight and recharge the batteries that are in here. Because other than the core, there's just, I think, 8 batteries around here. So, yep, should be alright. Now let's go back to the Space Center. Alright, and I guess that'll be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.